and is an absolute lie. She don't know what she's talking about. We've been through this 3 different times. I've moved down to Kentucky with her to try to fix things down there, and the same thing still ended up coming up down there. Me and Heather's been together for 15 years. We have 2 kids together. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, and she just constantly keeps thinking I'm cheating on her. We've split up, we've actually gotten with other people and gotten back together because we realized that we loved each other, you know, and that's what it meant. And years ago, we kind of had a problem. So, I mean, I did make a mistake and I ended up cheating on her, and I ended up having another kid with another girl. And we ended up getting past that, and we ended up getting married, and we got back together. And then the same thing still kept coming up, how she kept thinking I was cheating on her with somebody else, and there was absolutely no other girls involved, and it's just some stuff she had going on in her head. Around December 2019, on my birthday, where I worked at the time, they give you your birthday off, and she had to go to work that day, and she had set up a recorder in the house, and she said she had a recording of another girl being there. She swore up and down there was another girl there. She said there was a razor in the bathroom that was used by some other girl, and she got so upset with me. We got in a big tussle over it, and we ended up splitting up for over a month because of that, and that was an absolute lie. When she ended up confronting me over it, she actually, you know, she punched me in the face over it, you know, numerous times, and I kept trying to tell her that the recordings that she had was absolutely crazy. And, you know, with everything that was going on and all these times that she's accusing me, you know, I mean, sometimes that's what they say. The one accusing is the one that's doing, you know. So that's I kept wanting to fall back to that. I mean, what other reason would she want to keep accusing me other than that she was doing it herself, knowing that I was sitting here, I was absolutely innocent, and there was so many instances where she said I was cheating, and she had all these recordings, and I almost thought at that point, like, is she doing it? Is it really not me? Was it just her? I took this lie detector test today to show her that she's absolutely crazy.
Heather, that's your husband Josh on the tape. You know, why do you stay in this marriage and you're raising a child that he had while cheating on you with another woman?
Because I love my family and I love that child. That child didn't do this. He did that and she did that. Back in December 2nd that he's talking about, there was...
This past December?
No, December 2nd of 2019.
Oh, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, when he was talking about in that recording, he had cheated on me, and there was a recording, and in that recording, you could hear my daughter say, "Is that mommy? Is that mommy?" And then you hear him say, "Baby girl," and the phone died. So there was a recording. I don't have that recording because he destroyed that phone. So I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
So you've been with Josh since you've been 15 years old then?
Yep.
So high school sweethearts?
Yep.
And, but you only been married a year?
Yep.
You've stayed together all those years?
Yep.
I know he talks about there's periods of time
when
you broke up.
Yes, we have broke up a few times when he was caught cheating. We had broke up, and I still took him back. I thought when he cheated on me with
How many
our
times
coworker,
did he cheat on you?
Probably about 4 or 5.
Why did you continuously take him back?
Because I love my family and I love him and nothing else felt right.
So when you wake up day to day, are you happy?
Yes.
There you are.
Yes.
Do you think about him cheating on you?
I don't, actually. I don't, other than this one time in December 2nd that he keeps telling me he didn't cheat, and I have all this proof. And he keeps accusing me like I'm doing something wrong. We worked together for a while.
So he's had this pattern over the years of him cheating on you, cheating on you, cheating on you, having a baby with another woman. But we're really here today because he wants you to take a lie detector test.
Yes.
And how do you feel about that?
I want him to know that I've never cheated. Honestly, I'm scared for these results. Because it's going to end our marriage if he fails this.
If he fails.
If he fails this.
Because you're not failed. You're not scared of your results.
Nope, absolutely not.
So you've taken him back many times over the past 15 years. He's hurt you very much, right?
Yeah.
But you're saying today, if those results don't come back, you will have the strength to walk away from him.
Yep. Yep, because I can't keep living this way. I can't keep living like I'm the one doing wrong when I've never, ever in life cheated on him, ever. Not a single time that he's done it to me. I never did him wrong, ever.
So you have the child from this other woman, and then do you have children of your own with him?
We have two. We have a 14-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Yeah. And you say you're not affected at all for your love for the child.
Yes, absolutely. He was placed with us on December 22nd, and he knew nothing. He needs a mother, and I'm going to be there to be that mother for him.
So how did you discover that he was having a baby with the other woman?
Well, we were at work, and I had went down to see if he was done yet because I was done. Well, when I went down there, I had seen how close his head was pretty much in her private area, and her phone was in his back pocket.
Wait, you saw him doing, like
she was standing behind him, and his head was right there. As soon as I walk up, his head was right there. And his phone was in her pocket, and I was like, why you got my husband's phone in your back pocket? And I told her to give it to me or I was gonna come up there and get it. Well, she ended up handing it to me, and I go out to the car, and there was text on there that morning of him telling her good morning, beautiful, as I was getting his clothes for him for work, getting the kids ready. So then we ended up, he was going to talk with her, they were going to be together, and we were ending it then. Well, then he kind of talked me into it, like, so we're going to stay together. But then I was doing laundry, and when I was doing laundry, there was a pregnancy test that was in his pants pocket. When I asked him about it, he tried saying that it was my pregnancy test that he found in the truck. He was going to ask me about it, but forgot. And I was like, there's no way. I have birth control. I have a 13-year-old and a 6-year-old. My birth control works. It's not mine.
There's times and times again where you want to say you're a cheater, you're cheating on me, and how do you really expect me to perform? And I come
Wait a
at
second,
you.
I don't mean to cut you off, but you're saying you weren't able to perform sexually because why?
Okay, like, your wife keeps telling you, hey man, you're a cheater, you're cheating on me. I know you're screwing this girl, and I know you're screwing this girl. You really expect me to feel attracted to her and perform sexual duties to her in bed?
Yes, I do.
I mean, yes, but, I mean...
Okay. Especially at your age, at 32, you should be able to perform under any condition.
That's a complete turn-off. Complete turn-off. Complete turn-off.
Why does she think that you're cheating?
Maybe
having
say,
a baby with another woman?
Yes, I had a baby with another girl, okay?
So
I cheated on her. I cheated on her.
Yeah.
I told her about it. I said, hey,
I
cheated.
Let me ask you this. How many women, like me and my wife were talking about this backstage, I can't imagine that I would have a baby with somebody else and my wife would raise that baby. Like, I'm not, like, come on, man. Like, how many women...
So you honestly can't sit there and say that any of these people out here have stepchildren that they don't take care of on the
Stepchildren. Yeah. A lot of people are raising children that are not yours. Not under your circumstance.
There ain't a woman out there.
She's married to you. You take a vow to be with her, and then you have a child outside of your marriage. Not too many women are going to raise that baby.
Okay. That's fine. If she didn't like that, and she wasn't okay with that, we should have never put these on to begin with.
She should have been okay with raising your baby with another woman.
She didn't have...
Is that what you're saying?
After we got married after all this stuff come up after we got married.
Okay, but the point is, if she's doing it, right?
Yes, and I respect her, and I love her for that. That's why we've been together for so long. Okay?
Well, and the other fact that you have 2 other children.
And we have 2 other children together, okay?
I mean, that's the reason why you're together, too, right?
If she was not okay with that, and she wasn't okay with that kid, and she wants to try to put me down for this kid, there's no reason we should have put these rings on.
You started dating her when she was 15, right?
We've been together since we were 15 years old.
High school sweethearts, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And during these 15 years that you've been together, you've cheated on her multiple times, right? Yes or no?
She says
yes or no?
not multiple times.
How
I
many?
can nicely say
How
that I
many?
probably cheated on her when we were like 15 and 16 years old.
Okay, from
but-
from age 20 on. High school years, I don't give a damn. Everybody cheats in high school.
Exactly.
Okay, so from years, when you're 20 years old and older, how many times?
I honestly can't remember any other time that I've really actually cheated on this girl. We've split up so many times. We've been separated so many times, and she wants to sit here on the outside.
Why do you separate?
Because she's crazy and she calls me a cheater, and I can't deal with it.
I know, but the way you describe your relationship, you seem very unhappy, very, man, you're so turned off. You can't even have sex. Why do you stay? You're a young man.
Because
you should be having sex left and right. And my wife is over there, and she's happy with me. We laugh. We have a good time. If she wants to have sex, guess what? I'm having it. And you, on the other hand, cannot perform.
That's fine. But your wife don't sit there and call you a cheater either and put you through hell like I've been through. So while you're talking,
you are correct. You are correct.
Exactly.
That part is true.
Okay.
But I don't give her a reason to call me that either.
Okay, well, I have not given her a reason since we put this ring on our finger to make her do this anyways either.
I don't come home with the baby and go, will you take care of this? Will you take care of my baby? Maybe that's a reason why she feels this way, huh? Maybe that's a reason.
Okay, well, then she never should have put this damn ringer on my finger if that's the way she's going to think about it then too, huh?
Heather, you took a lie detector test. We asked you, since being married to Josh, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man besides Josh? And you answered no. Since being married to Josh, have you had sexual physical contact with any other man besides Josh? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Heather told the truth. Joshua took a lie detector test, and we asked him, since being married to Heather, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman besides Heather? He answered no. Since being married to Heather, have you had sexual physical contact with any women besides Heather? You answered no. In December of 2019, did you bring another woman into your house while Heather was at work? He answered no. In December of 2019, did you have sexual intercourse with any woman besides Heather? He answered no. In December of 2019, did you have sexual physical contact with any woman besides Heather? He answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Joshua told the truth. Can you be happy in this relationship?
Yeah.
You can.
Now that I know he's not cheating.
So that's
absolutely.
going to ease a lot of your concerns. Yeah. And you can find happiness in this relationship.
I might be able to get some booty now, yeah.
And we hope this helps your marriage, and we hope that you'll find happiness along the way. Good luck, dude. Nice meeting you.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.